because I always seem to lose my cool. Baby, I'm just a moth to your flame. And don't you know that loving you is a train wreck waiting to happen? Don't you know that loving you is a train wreck waiting to happen? Yes, it is, baby. Got no class or attributes. Don't know if I'm talking about me or you.
Now streaming live, Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing out of turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked off of turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight inside the Limaland Motorsports Park in Lima, Ohio. It is a great Tuesday night, and we come out here tonight and hang out with the boys at the Central Showdown Series, and it comes to you live via Facebook Live. Spring Showdown Series. Oh, I got Central. Spring Showdown Series. Comes to you live via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. What's going on, everybody? Phil LaCasse here. Jack Chewin's on the controls for me here tonight. He will pipe in over the course of the evening with all the great nuggets he normally does, and we're glad to have you aboard here tonight. Street Stock Racing at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Got to thank to Charlie Milner, all his work he does for us here, putting on this series. Thanks to Dan Worthington, Justin Holt, and all the group that make up this awesome Spring Showdown series. And everybody kind of on hold and lockdown and isolation, or whatever you want to call it. There's not a whole lot of options out there to do things right now. So we certainly appreciate you coming out and joining us this evening live on Full Velocity here. And we'll have a great time indeed. Part of a kind of a double header, I guess you could say, here is Todd and our friend Nick Robbins and myself will be over at the South Texas Speedway. They got a good race going on here tonight with a great series on a Tuesday night. We'll be coming on the air over there at 9:20 Eastern time. So we get done over here. We'll jump on over there. We'll have a great time. Hope you'll join us there as well. But you got some of the best street stock racers out here this evening. I count 22 in the field, and we're just waiting for this thing to click over. We didn't get on the air a little bit early here tonight, and we apologize for that, as we had a mistimed where our communications were, what time practice was going to expire. But what do you got for us, Jack?
Look who's the fast time right now. It's your favorite driver.
My favorite driver, you are correct. Casey Brunson pacing practice with a 15.182, an equal time to his buddy with the number 61 of Josh Peacock. So they are equal in practice, but that practice time is not going to matter because there is no time trial qualifying. It will be a lotto group start here for the heat races. We'll see how many we get to. I counted 22 cars here, but I'm not sure they're all going to be out here as far as in the lineups, and a couple of admins are sprinkled into that as well. So we'll let it click over as a iRacing iFlag countdown to green. Clock will hit 0, and it is now time for heat race number 1. They will begin to grid up. We will go. We got 2 heat races on the docket, so we'll go 2 heats. We're going to go 8 laps around the top 4 going on the main event, although I'm going to probably guess we're all going to race. We will see what happens on the pole in heat race number 1. I don't know how this guy drew the pole, but it's the number 926 of Barrett Bishop with the number 319 of David Brewer to his outside. In row number 2 with the number 13, that is Caleb Ramsey with the number 10 of Casey Brunson to the outside of row number 2. In the 3rd row with car number 71, the Iceman Daniel Stifler with the Carolina Outlaw alongside car number 61. That is Josh Peacock. Jake Lassiter will start 7th. He is in car number 51 with the number 99 of David Moore to his outside. In our 5th and final row, we find the driver of the number 14, Brock Evans, with the number 86 of Derek Fedgenhauer. Headlining row number 5. It is a good group of cars and 20 plus in the field. I counted 22, but I think with active drivers, I think we're going to get 20. So it's an equal 20. So that's a pretty good count. Good night. 45 laps going to be the feature event here tonight in Lima, Ohio. We're out here. Probably the craziest track iRacing has to offer. The guy with the mannequin head is still out there running around. And I'm not sure what it said. They have Ute tires, which if you guys follow the Full Velocity Racing Network page,
Team Todd.
I posted a little nugget about Team Phil yesterday about eliminating these low RPM, high assault Ute tires that destroy race cars every night. They sit still and just coincidentally they jump like 3 feet and grab race cars. I'm telling you, they're just the worst things in the world. Let's put a wall down there. But we'll talk about that all evening long and have some fun. Let's go under the iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag, Barrett Bishop and David Brewer will lead us off to number 2, and it's going to happen here really quick at Limaland. It's only a quarter mile, so things will get happening here in a hurry as we exit turn number 4 to complete lap 1. Barrett Bishop leads. We are almost 3 wide here for the second spot as we enter turn number 1 and 2. We got Dan Stifler down to the low side. We got David Brewer up top and in the middle. Here comes that number 10 car of Casey Brunson running his way through the middle. That's the battle for the 3rd spot. I should say it's Caleb Ramsey in the 2nd spot, number 13, chasing Barrett Bishop, who's already opened a 7/10 of a second advantage already with 2 laps in. 926 car on a mission early on, and no surprise at all to get Barrett the pole. So I said that car on the pole, that may be a short night for a lot of drivers as he is already out running the outside lane off to number 2, leading Casey Brunson. But I call it 4 car lengths off to number 2. Good race going on back here for 3rd between David Brewer and Casey Brunson. Put Josh Peacock in the mix as well into number 61, and you have a good old tussle going on for that 3rd and 4th spot on back as we put cross flags down. We're 4 laps in. We're 4 laps remaining in heat race number 1, and Brunson and Brewer continue to slug at it over in turns 3 and 4. That great number 1 car is David Brewer. He's still alongside Casey Brunson up high in that black and blue number 10 car as he rolls the outside lane as we exit turn number 2. Look behind there. I thought Josh Peacock may come into this fight as well, but he's sitting there in a distant 5th, but all chasing the 9 car from Team HRE. Barrett Bishop is off to number 4. We have 2 laps remaining. 2 more trips around the quarter mile. They're lapping this joint tonight about 15.5 seconds. I'm sure it'll slow down about 16 flat by the time this night is done. But we look at a 3 and 4. The starter are going to put the white flag out over that red and black number 9. Barrett Bishop down in terms of 1 and 2 with really no pressure from behind. We're 3 wide back there for 4th and 5th. That's a good battle back there. Fedgenhauer, Peacock, Brewer, Stifler all back there off turn number 4. Checkered flag will go in the air. Barrett Bishop will win heat race number 1. Caleb Ramsey in for 2. Casey Brunson grabs 3rd. David Brewer, Derek Fedgenhauer, Josh Peacock, Dan Stifler, Brock Evans, Jake Lassiter, and David Moore round out our 10 cars for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 about to take its spot out of the racetrack, but want to welcome you guys all in. Feels like it's been forever since I've talked to my audience out there, the Full Velocity Racing Network. Katie's out there throwing some stars. Appreciate that, madam. Good to see you out there in our chat. And interacting and having a good time as we get ready to lock and load. And all you out there, either watching on Facebook Live, or on YouTube, watching us there with the high-def picture, Twitch TV. I know we've got some stragglers out there to watch as well. We welcome you in. Going to have a great night. Good to see our buddy Eric Eichstedt out there representing Team Dirt Warrior. Absolutely. We had a lot of Dirt Warrior guys here in heat race number 2 on the pole with car number 22. That'll be Danny Casto with the number 11 alongside of Kyle Moyer. In row number 2, the number 21, the evil one, Jim Revis, going to start third with the number 14-2 alongside. That is Taylor Frost. In the third row, the number 9 is Josh Ely with the number 1 of Alex Brewer to his outside tonight and scoring him in car number 4. Well, I don't think that's going to be absolutely correct. It is not. It's a 13 on the side of the race car. That is the Rockstar DJ Kilinowski with the Dirt Warrior alongside in car number 16. That is David Blackburn. The Hammer, Henry Jones with the number 25. He will start 9th. And Terry Barrington with the number 77. Terry will start in position number 10 and shotgun on this field. As we get our 10 drivers, they're all out there. We're going to go 8 laps around. And it's saying the top 4 to the main event. We'll see if we do Cotsies or not. But I'm going to take the guess that I believe all 20 cars will race in the feature. We'll have to wait and see as we go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. And Danny Casto going to lead him down at turn number 1 and 2. He got a little bit loose of a start. Kyle Moyer will jump in the lead. They are 3 deep behind. They're spinning in 1 and 2. We are 3 deep with Frost and Revis and Ely 3 wide off turn number 4. And that is racing for the 3rd spot because that red number 22 of Danny Casto, he's on the inside now racing with Kyle Moyer as he washes up the bottom. Kyle running up top. Taylor Frost of the 14-2. Good to see Taylor running good again as he puts the 14-2 to the outside. He'll grab 2nd off of turn number 4, dropping Casto now back to the 3rd spot. It's a wad back here with Revis and Kilinowski down in the middle. Josh Ely's number 09. He is down to the low side as we continue to race at 3 wide. We'll race for the lead off of turn number 4 as we'll put 3 laps complete. Here comes Taylor Frost to the inside of Kyle Moyer. Kyle going to rip the lip up high in that white and green. Number 11 down the back chute now, expanding to 2 car lengths. Taylor will try it again deep into 3 and 4. We'll see if it grows, but it's not going to happen there. Right now, they're wrecking again behind. A couple of cars together, including, I believe that was Ely. I think was a Blackburn or Brewer. Somebody got a piece of that one as well, as they were to split for positions back there, but it's Moyer and Frost now. DJ Kilinowski's number 13. The Rockstar finding his way into the mix as we're door to door for the lead. And I thought for a second heading into turn 1, we may be 3 wide. You could do 3 wide here at Limaland, but it may not last too terribly long. This track gets at you really quick as Frost continues to battle Moyer in a door-to-door battle off of turn number 4. We got 2 candle pins down. We got 2 more trips around the quarter mile. 14-2 now going to nose his way out into the race lead as we approach 3 and 4. He'll drive it in deep. Kyle will rip the lip up high, push that cushion higher. And off the 4th turn as a white flag's in the air. Give that lap to Frost, the 14-2. Moyer going to overextend the race car on a 2, but gets a big run off the corner. See if it's enough in 3 and 4. He'll try it again. He'll pitch it in really deep. He'll stop the throttle down as we drag race off the corner. I believe Kyle Moyer going to win it at the line. .060. 060, 60 hundredths of a second. The interval there between Taylor Frost and now Kyle Moyer, our Heat 2 winner. Kilinowski for 3rd, David Blackburn, Jim Revis, Alex Brewer, Terry Barrington, Henry Jones, Danny Casto, Josh Ely will complete our 10 cars there. So 2 terrific heat races, and that's going to set the stage for a 45-lap main event. Before we get feature event racing, what do you say we take this thing trackside? We'll pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, the United States of America. Here is Kevin Dedman and Dirty Grass Soul with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, thank you to Kevin Dedman and Dirty Grass Soul playing our national anthem. Charlie Milner over here at Milner Media and Design for the great work he does. Our logos, a lot of our video stuff, and he makes us look good. We try to make it sound good. We hope you guys enjoy what we do here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. It's been great. We've been super busy out here between the network, and Todd and I moonlighted at Speed Shift TV for about a good 8 days or whatnot. Did a lot of shows over there. Had a really terrific time, and good to come back home and come back and reconnect with our audience, and hopefully we got some of the guys over there from Speed Shift over here to watch us, and we'll have a great time here tonight at Full Velocity as we begin the night with the Spring Showdown Series. Got to get rid of that word Central. Where I got that from, I don't know, but we're going to have to get rid of that out of the crowd. But we have our cars lining up, 20 cars for a 45-lap teacher event. Let's take a look at our Voiles Trucking starting lineup. On the pole with the number 926. That'll be Barrett Bishop. The number 11 alongside is Kyle Moyer. In row number 2 with the number 13 is Caleb Ramsey with the 14-2 alongside of Taylor Frost. In car number 10, starting 5th, that'll be Casey Brunson with the number 13 alongside of the Rockstar, DJ Kilinowski. In the 4th row, the 319 is David Brewer with the number 16 of David Blackberg next door to him. In row number 5, the 86 D-Fed, Derek Fedkenhauer with the number 21 of Jim Revis alongside. In row number 6 to 61 of Josh Peacock will start deep in the field. Next door to him, longtime rival with car number 1, that'll be Alex Brewer. Dan Stifler's number 71 car starts 13th with Terry Barrington in the number 77. Brock Evans is in the 14 with Henry Jones, the number 25. The 51 of Jacob Lassiter. Danny Castos, number 22. David Moore, the number 99. Josh Ely in the number 09. 20 cars. We go under the Racing Guy flag, green flag for the first time. And it's Barrett Bishop going to lead us for the first time off of turn number 2. And he will try to take Caleb Ramsey with a ride with him. Him and Kaya Moyer right there, run 1 and 2 now, or 2 and 3, I should say, off to number 4. We're going to wreck it up on the first lap. Yellow, 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 our first Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag of the evening. And it must have happened right off the exit of turn number 2 on the opening start of this one, because we slow it on down. Caution on the speedway, and that means it puts Jack on the spot right away with our first J-Max Journeys, jmaxstrong.com. Full Velocity is the replay, and checked off turn number 2, and yellow came. They did stack up off of 2. That's all I did see. I didn't see the cars that came together, but I'm going to guess it was Alex Brewer involved. I think Brock Evans was over there. David Blackberg may have had a piece. It's a lot of cars. 319, 21, 14, 16, 25 cars over there. That's a wad off of turn number 2. We stacked them right up, and that's our first yellow flag opening up the night. And now with 4 laps complete of 45, it'll go by in a rather hurry here at Limaland. And I think once these guys kind of get acclimated. 20 cars around here, pretty good field size, as we'll try it again now under the iRacingGuyFlag.com. Green flag is Barrett Bishop, the lead, Kyle Moyer, Caleb Ramsey, Casey Brunson, Taylor Frost will be our first 5 cars. As we'll flirt now over to turn number 3. Looks like everybody kosher on this start, so this one should at least stay green for a lap as Bishop will lead them off the corner. Moyer in for 2. We'll go door to door for the 3rd spot between Ramsey, Casey Brunson way up the racetrack at the number 10. Taylor Frost had a thought the 14-2 down low, but he washed up the corner off of 2, allowing the 13 to Kilinowski into the fight. We got a pair of 13s in the top 5. Caleb Ramsey running in 3rd. DJ Kilinowski running in the 5th spot now, and Casey Brunson's number 10 car will try to best the 13 of Ramsey, put the 10 car up to 3rd. As we exit turn number 3 and 4, Brunson will rip the lip up high, push the cushion, whatever terminology you want to go. He will bring his way to 3rd. We have a race for the lead. Kyle Moyer to the low side of Barrett Bishop. That's a great challenge early on. 11 car under the 9 as we into turn 3 and 4. Kyle will slide up the hill. You can see the power of the top lane right now. Barrett gets that big run up high, and Brunson's number 10 going to follow in suit. And here comes Ramsey's number 13 as Bishop now will break out to the lead approaching turn 3. And can Brunson fill the void? Left now open to the top lane. Can he motor his way around that number 11 car as Moyer gets a really good run through 3 and 4. He'll actually lead lap number 9 at the line, so give the 11 car scored the lead right there, but Bishop will fight back in the outside lane. Brunson there running in the 3rd spot. The race for 4th is a good one between a pair of 13 cars, but Ramsey and Kilinowski. Taylor Frost back there in 6th, Fedkenhauer 7th. Josh Peacock now for the 11th spot. He's up in the top 10. He runs 8th. David Brewer, Daniel Stifler. That is the top 10 as we sit with 10 laps now complete, and call that number 11 in the books as now Bishop overpowers the 11 car on the outside lane. Now put him to the lead, and Brunson may clear Moyer on a 2. He certainly does. He'll go for 2nd. He may take a look for the lead, although we almost put it 3 deep for a minute because Moyer had a thought to go down to the low side there as well, but had to wash back up the hill. He'll stay in line. Now it is Casey Brunson. He will try to run down his buddy Barrett Bishop up front in that number 9. We'll see what Brunson can do as we ride to the 3 and 4. They all stay on the top lane. And I think that's going to be a story here for a little while. I think you'll see these cars run the top lane. I think they'll start ripping it all up there. The cushion will go up near the wall. We may see some wall riding. We'll see a slider off a 2 this time because Brunson found room off the exit of 2 to take the lead, but it was a 9 car of Bishop who fired back down low. And now we'll switch it up again as the 10 car back to the low side through 1 and 2. He'll slide up the hill as well. Go Sheffield Graphics on board. Believe it's the 11 of Kyle Moyer. Take a look at these pictures, folks, as Brunson and Bishop race for the lead. We'll switch it up again. Barrett washes up high. Casey down low. We'll do it again. And I guess it's safe to say you put the chicken, the steak, the ribs, the dogs, you put them all on hold. We're throwing sliders tonight here in Limaland, and it's Barrett Bishop versus Casey Brunson with the best look of the house coming out the hood of that number 11 car. Kyle Moyer riding in the 3rd spot. Looks like Casey's going to win that battle for the time being, as he's now carrying 3 car lengths off of 2. Bishop back to 2nd, and Moyer back to 3rd. We'll try to break away from the top 3 for a moment, as that was really good racing. Check on the happenings going on back here for 4th on back as Caleb Ramsey rides in 4th. DJ Kilinowski, number 13, a pair of 13s riding 4th and 5th, and they are door-to-door off turn number 4. They're down on turn number 2, heading into the back stretch into 3. Now Kilinowski to the low side. Him and Ramsey will play a little switcheroo with some slide jobs as Caleb back to the low side. Man, this is good racing out of the gate. I don't know if you can beat this in the streets, and this is why right here, this mod, this type of car, the street stock is my favorite car in iRacing, because I think the sliders in this mod, yeah, of course, the Sprints and the Supers, they look cool. They're higher speed. But when you set these passes up in these lower-powered street stocks, it really makes for some of the better pictures you will see in iRacing in this race for this 5th spot. 4th and 5th with Ramsey and Kilinowski is terrific. And look right behind him, another black and green car has entered into our picture as well. That is old D-Fed. Derek Fedkenhauer's number 86 car. Derek now up to the 6th spot, and looks like he is returning to his top shelf form as he's now up in the top half dozen as we now put 21 laps complete of 45. So we are approaching halfway really quickly. Brunson now opening his advantage over Bishop by 38 of a second there. Last time by, let's see who's the quicker of the two. Out of turn number 4 as Brunson will flash by. Was a .383, now it's up to a .440, so a 10 car at this juncture a little bit quicker than a Bishop number 9. Moyer has dropped well off that pace. He has dropped back to 1.8 seconds back. He may fall to the clutches of that race for fourth back there with Ramsey and Kilinowski. Fedgenhauer also there in that mix. And the second gap between Derek and Josh Peacock, who may arguably be one of the faster cars on the speedway right now. The number 61 car riding back in the 7th spot. Taylor Frost, Dan Stifler, David Brewer. That's our top 10 as we currently sit halfway home now as we start lap number 24. Flashing on by 24 complete. And Ken Casey Brunson run away with this one and Hyde. But he's got one of the best behind him, an adversary and buddy there with Barrett Bishop. 3 car lengths the advantage as that interval now has shrunk even further. It was 0.4 tenths down to 0.377. So you can see it on the screen. It's shrunk down to about 3 now. Call it 2 car lengths over 3 and 4. Brunson will lead the way and everybody's starting to string themselves out. As we look back here and find the progress of the 11 car, Moyer has slipped all the way back, and he comes under siege because now Caleb Ramsey around him, as is DJ Kilinowski. They're 3 wide over in turn 3. 11 car down low. Fedgenhauer, the number 86 car. Where did Derek come from? He has interjected himself into this race as well, splitting up this party of 13 cars. It's Caleb Ramsey who now runs to the back part of that trio as Kilinowski's up high. Fedgenhauer down low. Moyer down low in the number 11 car. 86 in the middle, defed there. Ramsey going to slip back a little down. His number 13. We got racing going on all over the place right now. I'm not exactly sure where to call it. This one here, really good. Now Fedgenhauer going to put his way up into the 4th spot. DJ will fight back on the outside. So let's keep a cap on what's going on there because we're going to put almost 30 laps complete next time by. And it's getting ever so closer up front. 10 car of Brunson. He can't put Barrett Bishop to bed quite yet because Barrett now, as they make contact off the corner, Brunson about spun the race car. Bishop now to the race lead. So a little bit of regrouping. Didn't see where that one started, but I caught it in time to see the 10 car wicked loose. The 9 car off the outside wall, but now it's the 9 car of Barrett Bishop reclaiming a lead with 30 laps complete. Now 31 going on the board. We're under 15 laps remaining. And we've got a good one tonight here live on Full Velocity. Hope you gang are all enjoying this one. Facebook Live and YouTube, Twitch TV. Light us up over there in chat. I don't know if you get better racing with this or Street Stocks. Limaland Streets, this is a great, great time. I know Eric's out there watching. Eric's doing well. I haven't seen him on the track here in a week. I'm assuming he's probably busy with something. If work's picked up for him, I hope it is because a lot of folks out of work right now with all the trying times we're having. But we are seeing really good event here this evening with the Spring Showdown series. Spring Showdown series presented by our friends here, Charlie Miller, Dan Worthington, Justin Holt. That's the administration over here this evening, and they're seeing one fine race in front of them. We're certainly seeing one here. Bishop now, he has extended his gap over Brunson to 1.1 seconds, so maybe the contact upset the 10 car as he's now faded back to second. We are 3 wide for third between Kilinowski, Fedgenhauer, and Ramsey as they continue slug out with what is a very good heavyweight fight off the 4th turn. Give it to DJ Kilinowski. Number 13 is now we got Fedgenhauer, Ramsey, Moyer. That's a terrific 4-car race. It has been there for about 20 laps between the 4 of them now as it's one of the best pictures on the speedway. Let's continue to stick with it because it looks like Bishop may have just taken off and run away with this one, kind of grabbed it, called it his own, is Kilinowski, and now Fedgenhauer will race off of turn number 2. D-Fed gets a little bit washed up the low side, and I'm really, really surprised the top lane hasn't completely destroyed itself the way I thought it would. Bring that low side back in. I guess the slaughter line may be still there, but nobody running the low side, which is really tough to do. Fedgenhauer will try it, but you can see him, low risk reward right there for the 86 car, but Caleb Ramsey will motor on around with the number 13. So as that battle becomes a strung out single file affair, look back here through the ranks of the top 10, you find guys like Josh Peacock still sitting in the 7th spot with Dan Stifler, Taylor Frost, David Brewer. That's our top 10 cars. A gap back to David Blackberg and Alex Brewer, Jim Revis, Josh Ely. That's the top 14 or 15. Terry Barrington with a top 15 car tonight. So seeing some of the best here being tamed at Limaland. I'm sure a guy like Jim Revis is just miserable out there turning laps at Limaland and being outside the top dozen. As we have now 5 laps remaining, starter putting that full fist of knuckles down. 5 trips around left for the number 9, 26 of HRE. Barrett Bishop exits turn number 4. He has 4 trips around. That would be 1 mile. Yep, did that math all by myself. 1 mile left in this one. 1.478 the interval between himself and Casey Brunson. Close to 5 seconds back to DJ Kilinowski. As now we got lap traffic ahead. This one may become interesting as the lap car will try to seat himself out of the way. That is Brock Evans, the number 14, as Barrett Bishop will chase him down in the middle of 3 and 4. Brock will keep that 14 car down low. That is perfect etiquette right there. Let the leader go on around, see if he can do it unimpeded. We'll try it on 1 and 2 as Brock giving a really good job holding the line. Barrett will now get to him here to the right rear in turn number 3 and 4. We got the starter going to put the white flag out. One more trip around the quarter mile for the driver of the number 926. Barrett Bishop looking to pick up yet another win in the year 2020. Not many guys have won this many times in the first 3 months of this season. As we're at a 3 and 4, the checkered flag up in the air. Barrett Bishop, tonight's winner at the Limaland Motorsports Park. He'll take down the win over Casey Brunson. Third will go to DJ Kilinowski. Caleb Ramsey will finish fourth. And fifth for Kyle Moyer. Josh Peacock will finish up sixth. Taylor Frost for seventh. David Blackberg eighth. Derek Fedkenhauer. Issues in the late run will drop him back to ninth. David Brewer will round out the top 10 with Alex Brewer, Josh Ely, Dan Stifler, Jim Revis, Terry Barrington, our top 15, with Henry Jones, Jake Lassiter, Brock Evans, David Moore, and Danny Casto. That'll be our 20-car field here tonight, live from the Limaland Motorsports Park. We're going to head over to Discord, and we will talk to our top 3 next, live presented by BladeNode.com on your source for esports racing. All right, back here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by Nerd. Any web hosting, a VPS server, a dedicated server, we look no further than BladeNode.com. Use promo code BLADE10, get 10% off, and check them out once again over at BladeNode.com. Our post-race show sponsor from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Our third place finisher tonight will be the driver of car number 13, our buddy DJ Kilinowski. And DJ, that was a really quick race, a really fast-paced race. You started sixth and really had no time there off the initial start to chase down those guys in the top two. But overall, tell us about your race car.
It wasn't too bad. With car and a half lane track, it's hard to pass, so slowly picked them off. And then once I finally got in third, they were long gone. So it is what it is. Good points night.
You are kidding there. Really good points night for you in that number 13 car. Now, I got to tell you, you guys, you and Gramsci and Moyer and even Fedkenhauer, those last 15 or 20 laps, you guys put one heck of a show on, running 3 and 4 wide. For guys like myself who love calling racing like that, what's it like gripping that wheel and knowing you're just slinging mud and switching lanes and passing each other back and forth? That's going to be a lot of fun to do.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of caution goes into it, not wanting to come up too high and whatnot and messing up the other. It's a lot of fun, but cautious as well.
Got to be cautious, and especially on a quarter-mile racetrack. But you guys show you run a ton of laps together, consummate pros, a lot of respect paid to all the drivers around. And DJ, another solid top 3 run here tonight on the network. Let me give you the mic here one more time and let you thank your crew and your sponsors out there for watching.
I want to thank my teammates at HRE Motorsports, Dirt All Access, Outlaw Dirt Series, Wild West Pro Late Model Series, Milner Media Designs, my Aunt Susie watches every one of my races, and my girlfriend Mary for allowing them.
That's exactly right. Got to thank the ones that allow us to do it. And there's our third place finisher this evening, with the number 13 car, Rockstar DJ Killenhouse. He'll finish up third. Let's take a walk down here. It feels like forever since I have talked to, the guy I proclaim my favorite driver in iRacing, our good buddy, Mr. Casey Brunson. Casey, a second place run for you. For a little while, I thought your car was better than Barrett's. What the heck happened there? You guys got together, and all of a sudden, his car was gone, and your car just went backwards. What was going on with that?
Oh yeah, we had a good fun race there at the beginning. I was able to felt like I had a stronger car there towards the beginning when the track was more heavy, and I can just flat foot the damn thing all the way around. So we threw about 5 sliders on each other, but I finally got the lead, got a little bit of a gap, but the track started slicking up some, and I started killing the wall coming out of 4. When I would do that, I'll kill the wall going into 1. So I finally did that enough. I think I hurt my car some. I did that one time finally, and I stuck it against the wall, and Barrett got around me, and I tried to throw one more slider on him because I didn't stick that one. I wasn't going to get around him, but I kind of stuffed him, and I just let him on by and just rode a second there.
Well, it's really all you can do. We were slowed by 1 yellow flag early. I mean, a lot of green flag laps here at Limaland, a quick little quarter mile, a lot of tight quarters. You guys may not have known it. You guys are raced for about 5 or 6 laps, throwing sliders back and forth, but that behind you, the race for third, it was just sheer chaos. They were 3 wide, they were 4 wide. I'm going to tell you what, dude, you had to be happy to be out of that. But tell us about running them slider lines like you did. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, it can get real scary sometimes because you don't know if you're actually going to fully clear it or you're going to clear it too much and slam the wall and come back down and kill the person that's in second. So it's kind of nervous, but you just kind of hope you stick it.
Well, Case, I'll tell you what, for all of us out there that are kind of in lockdown mode, quarantine mode, waiting for the world to kind of come back open, for guys like you to jump back behind the wheel of your sport mod and go have some fun, I guess you'll have to do now to solve the itch. You get back here on the podium on Full Velocity, bud. Good to hear from you again. Let me give you the mic here one more time and let you thank your team, bud.
Oh, okay. Thank y'all for broadcasting Spring Showdown Series with Daniel Tubbs and all of them over there for putting on these races. My teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports and JP Design, Josh Pickup. My favorite fan, Phil.
That's right. Favorite fan right here, buddy. I'll tell you what, Casey Brunson tonight, he will finish up second in Limaland. A really good run for him. A great run for this entire league, all the drivers. This was a lot of fun to cover. And now we walk down to BladeNo.com Victory Lane, where once again, we're greeted down here by the driver of the number 9 car, Barrett Bishop, back in the winner's circle. And I'll tell you what, for a little while, I thought you and Casey were going to slug it out. He had to make you earn it. Then he went on by and drove away. Were you saving something and sandbagging to just really make him feel bad about himself later?
Definitely not. I don't know how many times I finished second to him. I thought tonight was going to be another one. But just got lucky. He got in the fence and held him up just long enough for me to get by.
Sure did. I tell you why. I caught it just at the tail end when he was up on the wall when you stuck on through. You guys for about 8 or 9 laps were really doing a good job throwing it back and forth. How much not only respect do you give to one another, but how much do you go into calculating that move and knowing you're clear to make that dive move back to the low side? For guys like me who have no business being on a dirt track, how the heck do you guys do that? Make it look so.
I don't know. I just throw off there and hope it sticks.
Oh, they open sticks. I love that. That's great right there. This guy, I love interviewing this guy because I never know where it's going to go with Barrett. Sometimes I give you a good answer. Sometimes I'll stick him on the spot. I did it again right there. But Barrett, a good sport as always, dude. Terrific job tonight picking up the win and I guess dominating fashion. Let me give the mic here one more time. Let you thank your great crew behind you. HRE, 2 cars in the top 3. That's not a bad night overall at all.
Yeah, I got to thank HRE, Team Friday, Daryl Access, Archer Station, Milner Media Design, and y'all putting on a broadcast.
All right, well, he's a guy of short words, but a big, loud right foot. And our winner this evening at Limaland is the number 9, Barrett Bishop, picking up yet another win here in the year 2020 and doing it in a big way here with the Spring Showdown Series. It's springtime, right? I don't feel like it. We're all caged up in the house. Can't do anything. But, hey, you know what? We'll all get through this together. We appreciate you all for watching us here this evening. Got to thank our great sponsors before we get off the air. We have to thank Team Hard Motorsports, iRacing, iFlag.com, Voiles Trucking, jmaxstrong.com, bladeno.com, the South Texas Speedway, Milner Media and Design, Sheffield Graphics, Trash Panda Graphics, 3D Racing, the TDR Racing League, JP Designs, the Cyber Thunder Racing League, and the iRacing Dirt Painters. For Jack Truin, for Todd Stanton, for Ron Piles, the rest of the gang over here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll see you back here next time. Beware, we're going to be out there live streaming in probably about 25 minutes from now. We're going to be out with the guys at the South Texas Speedway with a great event at the Knoxville Raceway. We'll hope you'll join us there as well. Live next on your source for esports racing.